Good morning. My name is Flo Hibbins. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video profile. I thought I'd like to let you know something about me. I started working when I was 16, and as you can see, I'm a little bit older now, which means I have a lot of experience in a lot of different things. I started working in the bank, and I ended up working for a UK company which was doing data transcribing. So I started off as a bank clerk. I've been a taxi driver. I've been a missionary. Well, I've even been a project manager and a bid manager. And I've worked a lot of jobs in between to get to those positions too. So I hope you'll bear with me as I just spend a bit of time just taking you through the various things that I have done. Like I said, I started in the bank, which meant learning how things get done in an organized fashion. And from there I moved up into other things like learning how to type, because I never learned typing at school. I also learned how to become a very fast and accurate typist, which was very good for later on in the years when I was a project administrator. I've worked for companies that range from the oil industry, been involved with the Mossel Bay gas project, which consisted of both an offshore and onshore site, plus a training college for welders and technical people that they needed for those sites. So I've handled human resources. I've been able to do a lot of things, general things, that other people haven't. I've worked in the newspaper industry, for example, where I was recalled on to translate a document which was all in German from the German government, 16 pages of German, and I'd never spoken German before, or heard German before basically, but I was able to do it. So I'm one of those people who are very hands-on. Give me something to do and I'll do my utmost to get it out and done the way it should be done. I'm very professional in my outlook that way, and I do not appreciate people who slack off and take time and don't really care about the things that need to be done, because everybody plays a part in the work that they have to do. It's not as though we're asking you to just come in and sit at your desk and type for nothing. It's coming in and doing something that is an integral part of the running of an organization. And I've learned that sometimes the hard way, and sometimes I've learned it through having to teach others. Yes, I've been a trainer. In fact, my best time was a computer trainer, where I love dealing with people, teaching them how to do things, being involved with the early part of the computer industry, when things were still very difficult to do, when your code was not as easy as it is today, which is point and click and you can do things. In those days, sometimes you had to actually type it all out so that the computer could understand it. So yes, I've done a lot of different jobs. Like I said, I was a taxi driver in Johannesburg in South Africa. It was unknown for a woman to be a taxi driver in the 70s, yet I made it, passed the test and became a taxi driver. So yes, I know one thing, there is a glass ceiling, but women who are persistent and women who are determined will eventually knock through that ceiling and find themselves on equal and par footing with the men who do the same job. It's great to be able to live in a century where women are being appreciated for the work that they can do. Always remembering that where there's war, for example, in the world, it's the woman who are called on to do the daily tasks, things like being the baker and the plumber and the electrician for that matter. So women can put their hands to anything. And I'm proud to say that I'm very handy with my hands as well. Well, I hope you've enjoyed listening to what I had to say, and If you'd like to know more about me, please feel free. I have a lot of experience. I'm always willing to try, and if I can't do it, I'll be very upfront and honest and say, sorry, this is beyond my capabilities, but thank you for listening.